Here we are going to look at the foramina, or the holes inside of the skull. Right? And so I've taken the liberty of taking the mandible off of this skull so that we can see it a little bit better when we are taking a look at it. So the first that we're going to start with is the big hole back here, the occipital, in the occipital bone. This is known as the foramen magnum, right? So foramen means hole, right? Magnum means large. This is the large hole in the base of the skull. Now, if we move just a little bit anterior, right, we can see here the jugular foramen. That's your jugular foramen. So you have your foramen magnum, here you have your jugular foramen, and then here you will see the carotid canal. So this is your carotid canal here. And as we move anteriorly, right, we can start to see this foramen here and this foramen here. The one that is more medially located, this is your foramen lacerum, and the one that is laterally located, this is your foramen ovale. So lacerum, ovale, ovale, lacerum, carotid canal, your jugular foramen, and then the foramen magnum. Okay, so let's go ahead and sort of look a little bit laterally. We can see the external acoustic meatus. And then as we sort of move around, we can take the top of the skull off, look on the inside, and we can see some of the more foramen. So first, in the sphenoid bone, we are going to see the optic canal anteriorly located. So here you have your optic canal. Okay. If we look here, you can see the superior orbital fissure. So this is your superior orbital fissure here, right? And it will come through the orbit, as you can see. Okay, so you have your superior orbital fissure. Okay, posterior to the superior orbital fissure, you're going to have this hole right here, and that is going to be the foramen rotundum. Okay, so this is your foramen rotundum. Okay, then you can see your foramen lacerum and your foramen ovale. Remember, lacerum medial, ovale lateral. So foramen lacerum, foramen ovale. Okay, and then posterior to the foramen ovale, you can see the foramen spinosum, which is this one here. This is your foramen spinosum. Okay, the carotid canal is blocked in this model. As we move posteriorly, we can see the hypoglossal canal. Okay. Sorry, hypoglossal canal is back here. Okay. This one here is going to be your internal acoustic meatus. Okay, because it's going to connect with the external acoustic meatus. Okay, so here is your hypoglossal canal, and then lateral to your hypoglossal canal, you have your jugular foramen. So if we flip over, right, there was your jugular foramen, right, lateral to the foramen magnum. So jugular foramen, internal acoustic meatus, hypoglossal canal. Okay. Then you have your foramen lacerum, foramen ovale, foramen spinosum. You have your foramen rotundum, superior orbital fissure, and your optic canal. Okay, and those are the foramina of the skull.